I don't know why y'all be trying to eat taste dog food. That's funny. Well, I guess everybody got to do something to try some new stuff. To realize it don't taste good and don't do that. They don't put no flavor in dog food. It's just meat, you know. Man, look, oh my love, arms are ashy. Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Good
It's
morning.
the morning school drive.
That's crazy how the first week because I think it's because like they keep on because you remember that time well when you left me with your phone
Mhm.
when we were
Yeah, I got a strike. I got some strikes, and then the strikes makes them shadow banned. They actually chose an older video that I said had it struck that like from way down the line. So that tells me somebody's hating on my little videos.
well whoever that hater is you probably gonna hate but we gonna slay and you just gonna be in your room just hating on everyone like don't hate on me just because I'm pretty and my mama pretty and my family pretty. You can't hate because of that. It's beauty. Beauty is key. So yeah. If you're seeing this live stream right now and you're that hater, leave this live stream. Leave. Leave.
Well, don't worry about the haters. Look, they left. See, the haters have left the building. Anyways, have a good day at school.
Okay. Bye, love you.
Hey.
Bye, you guys.
Uh-oh.
Bye, you guys.
It's the morning taking kids to school time, so I'm gonna talk about some subjects. You know, all right, have a good day.
Have a good day.
So, they finally admitted that this whole UAP thing is pretty much a psyop, which I thought. I don't understand why the government wouldn't just say, hey, we're doing a military exercise to test out our new drone technology. And you know, don't be scared. But they can't say that. They got to make it seem like we don't know where it's coming from. We don't know what it is. Okay? So now that we realize that was that's all, like, it's really the military. They were doing a military exercise to see whether or not mass hysteria would ensue, and it didn't. So now they feel fine. Okay, now we can finally come out with our drones, and now that we're gonna start seeing drones flying. But they also got to make sure that people know not to shoot them up out the sky. You know, to start getting scared, start shooting stuff at them. So they had to make it into a thing. You know, now we know what they were doing. They came out with that so that they can express to people the law of not shooting these drones up out the sky. That was the whole point of that exercise. If we put a whole bunch of drones out and we put it in the news and we don't explain anything to anybody, what's going to happen? Are they going to start shooting us out the sky? What's going to happen? We don't explain anything, right? And they found out that a few of them got shot up out the sky, but for the most part, you know, people just like talked about, oh my God, what's that? You know? So, we're probably going to be seeing drones flying around. I don't understand why they were doing like dismantling things and messing with the Air Force bases, but I think it was probably a real world exercise, military exercise. The drones could have been from the base out in New Jersey. It could have been from, I think there's a base out there. So, you know, now that we know that, they had another one over in Ohio. There's a base out there. So, you know, Wright Air Force Base. And they probably didn't. They probably couldn't tell nobody, hey, this is what this is. But I also believe that it's kind of opening up some space for people to start flying drones, and so now they're gonna have to come out with drone laws about where they can fly at, because one of them drones crashing into somebody's house is gonna be terrifying. Uh, it seems like they've got some new technology figured out on how to make these drones stop and hover and be able to shoot off, and with zero propel, I don't know. So that's going to be interesting to see these things flying around. And then pretty soon they're going to open it up, and then humans are going to be able to fly in drones. And so now we're going to have not just regular flying traffic, but also air people flying in the air. We've always said that this is going to happen, so this is the beginning of it. And it's probably going to be, they're probably going to be able to get some AI to like do it, control it, Probably going to have some AI, that's where AI is taking us. AI is fixing to take us to a whole nother realm when it comes down to all this stuff. And that's going to be very interesting, Each drone's going to have a license so that they're going to be able to track it, make sure that there's no drones from another country. So yeah, basically this whole thing was to create laws, just like I thought. It was to show, to kind of create a little bit of fear, and the fear then makes it easier for them to pass laws, And that's all it was. Military operation to create fear, then to pass a law, and also to test out their new technology. Half of these wars, that's all it really is if they didn't create all this stuff, all these cool gadgets and everything, and they need a place to test it out on. You know what I'm saying? So they just create a war, and now they get to test all that bullshit they've been making and creating and all that stuff in their labs. All their staccato guns that they could make people have heart attacks with, and all kind of weird stuff. I forget what they're called. Well, she cut out my daughter, so we're fixing to. I'm taking her to school, so that's what y'all are. It's like take the kids to school time, so. So coming up this Saturday, I have the debate on Sunnetter on evolution, and it's going to be a pretty interesting debate. I think that people think I'm going to come back from one angle, and I'm going to surprise them with a completely different angle. They're going to be expecting one thing, and I'm going to come from a completely different angle. Because I think it's interesting how atheists are. Atheists tend to be, the people that don't believe in God, tend to be kind of cranky. I'm not sure why, but every atheist I know seem to be kind of miserable. And they seem to think that they know everything. Once they take, because you know what? I think atheism causes people to have to look for things to back things up, so they end up looking for all these facts to prove God's non-existence. And the more that they look these things up, the more they seem to. It's almost like they have to debate everyone. Oh, so what do you believe? I can say, hey, I believe that the sky is blue. Oh, is it blue? Is it blue? Well, actually, it's the reflection of the whatever the hell. It's like they have to debate everything. So I think it's going to be interesting to have this debate because the egotism of this whole evolutionary theory is just ridiculous. The thought that we're just a monkey that has mutated and created all this that we see around us is just the most absurd thing I've ever heard in my life.
I think monkey is just a bootleg version of this. It's just a
bootleg version of what?
Of humans.
A monkey is a bootleg. Well, no, that what they're
monkeys just saw us and then they were like, oh, having a brain is a good evolution thing.
Well, no, they're trying to say that we came from monkeys. They're trying to say that we are monkeys. That the proconsul supposedly gave birth to something that then gave birth to humans and some kind of other primates that then merged and created human. And I'm just like, and then the conclusion is that we are monkeys. And to me, I'm like, that is the most craziest sounding nonsense I've ever heard in my life.
That's like saying hedgehogs came from porcupines.
And you know what? They probably would argue that. You know what I'm saying? They probably would say, well, it did. You know, actually, a hedgehog came from rats. You know, who knows what they hedgehogs or mouses or mice.
I think
or whatever,
the same thing happened
whatever the
with
hell.
hedgehogs that happened with porcupines. Hedgehogs saw like porcupines and they were like, oh, that's kind of successful. I need to do that. And so they like got spikes on their backs.
I mean, I think that what they looked at the porcupine and said, you know what, I like that, and then just started growing spikes. I don't think that's kind of strange. That's starting to sound crazy too. You know.
No.
I like those spikes over there. I'm gonna start growing them myself.
Yeah.
Like so I can look at somebody and like what they got and then start like actually growing.
Nah.
You know, I like her hair is blonde. I'm gonna grow out blonde hair.
It's like a long process. They like find like one thing in their species and it's like went with it.
And they could just say looked at it and liked it a little bit.
One like weird mutated version of themselves, and they were like, "Oh, let's."
So why do you think that humans could ever come from a monkey or a primate, or and other primates have not evolved? Why are monkeys still in trees? If we came from monkeys,
because they're living. They're like, oh, we can be in trees. It's successful. Let's be in trees for the rest of our lives.
Right, but they're cutting down forests every day. So the monkeys that, when the forests get cut down, the monkeys that escape that situation, why have they not evolved into something else?
Because evolution takes long.
Honey, monkeys been around for millions of years, longer than humans. Monkeys have existed longer than humans. Like they lived like almost like 18 million years ago, like some kind of crazy amount of millions of years, and then humans stepped on the scene 300,000 years ago. So out of 18 million years, humans pop up, and then within 300,000 years of evolution, we got spaceships. What sense does that make that we came from monkeys if monkeys have not even evolved past a tree? Why aren't there other evolutions of monkeys, at least like humans, like another form of monkey-like human thing that have evolved into something that is also out here? Unless we say that we are just all the different races are different types of monkeys.
maybe monkeys just didn't feel like it. Monkeys just like stuck to trees and like banana peel. It was like, oh.
Listen, I bumped it. I don't feel like evolving past this tree. I'm just eat bananas and chill. Everybody else, they doing all that traveling and leaving town, leaving out the trees. We chilling over here. We not trying.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to evolve and start creating.
Up here holding sticks and stuff.
So where are we going? Where are we going? What did you say?
That was 8:50.
Where are we going, Auntie? We're taking Ora to school right now. Say hello.
Hello.
Ora, taking her to school. But yeah, so they're saying that we're monkeys, y'all, and I'm not for it. So we're gonna be having this debate, and I think it's gonna be entertaining.
I think we're monkeys. We're humans.
I think that humans were developed separately from monkeys. I think that God created each and every individual different animal, and I don't believe in evolution. I don't think that things evolved out of and were some one thing and then created. And the thing is that the reason why this argument is so passionate for atheists is because if this doesn't exist in their whole world, that's their God. That is their version of God, is evolution. Are we allowed to turn down here? Oh man. Okay, I didn't know that.
Usually buses turn here.
Oh shoot. Okay. Well, let me drop you off.
There's some cars passing. Oh.
Is this where you get dropped off at, or is that where you
Yeah.
normally go?
Which
These poor kids. You know what? Like it's crazy, man. When I was a kid, they would not be just outside stand. They would be out there. It'd be the most loudest, like funnest shit going on. Music be playing, all type of stuff. These kids. Look at how these kids are sitting out here. I'm not gonna take a picture of them. They just look just so bored. That's the thing about cell phones. Is when you drop your kids off at school, they don't even know what to do. Like they just standing there. We used to be out there talking shit and like they're not even talking to each other. The phone make them so that they're not talking to each other. They're not doing nothing. These new kids. I call them the new kids. These new kids on the block. This one girl, she drinking coffee. She needs to drink some coffee to get up, child. She in high school drinking coffee. You know that's a mess. You in high school drinking coffee already? Dang. I didn't start drinking coffee till I was in my mid-20s. I mean, I already had enough energy. They probably not getting enough energy or nutrients. You gotta drink coffee in high school. Anyways. Yes, child. So, this is gonna be an interesting debate, What it really, really boils down to is belief versus non-belief, Because when you take away, God out of the equation, you have to prove evolution. You know what I'm saying? Evolution is the God. Darwin is the God of the atheists. So that's gonna be interesting. So yeah, so I see that the PSYOP has been finally revealed. Now we know that there was a PSYOP. We know that there was a psychological operation that we've been subjected to. That this whole thing about these damn UFOs are really a thing of the government. I see that Jaguar, she's got her people out here trying to defend her. That's interesting. But I'm not really going to talk about Jaguar. I'm going to let her do her little thing. She's doing what she has to do to stay relevant in this algorithm. Rather than making some music and doing like something to do with music, maybe she feels too old. Maybe she don't feel like it's, but I think that she could still come out with stuff. The Temptations had albums out when they was in their 60s putting out albums. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's she still have an audience that will still appreciate her music. I don't see why she just doesn't just focus on music. I think that's way more longer lasting than what she's doing out here talking about this nonsense. Like P Diddy, he about to get life, y'all. I don't think they are trying to keep him up. Whatever he got going on, I don't think he getting out. I don't think they're gonna let him out at all. He's stupid. And I hope that Jay-Z don't. I don't think they're gonna let Jay-Z befall the same consequences, because he might have been around, but was he like the central force and central head of those parties where he was wilding out? He probably had some little stuff he was doing, but I don't think it was that. I don't think that those things are gonna stick. He got like some pretty high-end lawyers that I think is gonna pull him out of this whatever he got himself into. However, I think the music industry as we used to know it is over with. You know what I'm saying? I think it needed to be over with. The only thing is that musicians are not going to get paid anymore. Music, as far as an industry, is over with. Being an industry, I think that's done. They finally found a way to to capitalize off of it and not need people. They tried to find a way. Now they have Suno and different AI. Basically what the government, what these corporations are trying to do is get rid of all human labor and do it through computers. And so, it's going to just be about prompting, prompting and then creating. All this human innovation and human ingenuity, I think that time is now gone and now past. It's going to be time for AI, and that is going to be the new ingenuity. People that know how to plug their ideas into AI, and then once AGI and quantum computing become one, I don't know. They're gonna have to put our consciousness into robots. I don't know exactly I don't know what this is gonna mean for humans. I don't know. We're gonna have to go back to a natural lifestyle because society is gonna be. Yeah, AGI is a real thing, most definitely. And I think that what's gonna happen is humans are gonna just have to figure out like how to live outside of. Good morning. Oh yes, I just took our set to school. You missed her. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a show tonight with Alvin Booth, and we're gonna be talking about a lot of different subjects. Some of the stuff I'm talking about, AI replacing humans. We're gonna be talking about the industry, racism, things like that. It's gonna be an interesting subject, And Scam Chan, we not moving back to the caves. I don't know, man. Well, it's gonna take a couple of years for them to figure out AGI. They're using AI to create AI at this point. So once AGI come into play, I don't understand what are they gonna do? What is our society gonna do then? For money and to survive. Why are they going to need humans anymore? I don't understand. I don't know what the end goal is. I'm still trying to figure that out with Elon. I'm not sure if this whole AI thing is to be created to send things to colonize another planet. You know what I'm saying? That might be the goal of AI, to be able to create these robots and then send their asses off for interstellar space travel. AGI can do that. It can make computer code. And the thing is that they also have this quantum computing thing that actually it actually said that we lived in a parallel universe, because this quantum chip that Google has had to use other all these different computers from different parallel universes. Now I don't know if they somehow simulated a parallel universe through some kind of weird process, numerically, mathematically, but they literally said, and I'm going to talk about this later on tonight at 6 when we do our show, it literally said parallel universe. It's a new quantum computing chip that processes stuff that takes, it would take almost 1 billion years, some crazy amount of years, computers and years and all that to process. They figured out how to do it within 5 minutes, and how they're doing it is that they're using parallel universes. This shit, you can't make this stuff up. It's the stuff of science fiction. Like, life is getting very bizarre. I'm not gonna lie. Since they started fooling with that CERN, I believe that they are creating. There's something going on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, dude. How parallel universe what the multiverse? Yeah, listen, on Monday I'm doing a show on Sunnetter discussing just what I'm talking about right now. I'm putting together a presentation about it. So I got like some interesting things. That's why I've been really busy. I haven't been doing that many shows. I'm kind of like, look out on the shorts. I've been doing a lot of like taking some of these shows and condensing them, because a lot of people are, I've been looking at the stats. People don't want to sit through. They can't sit that long to sit through a 2-hour live show. So I'm gonna start condensing these shows down to an hour, maybe less. Well, no, an hour, maybe an hour and a half at the most, and then cutting them up on a regular basis. I've been doing a whole big thing of just cutting up the old shows, taking out the good stuff, and releasing a whole lot of shorts and videos on those shows. So look for the content on my channel, y'all, and please subscribe, please like and share. You know what I'm saying? Because this channel, I did kind of go off yesterday about Jaguar, because she just gets on my nerves. But I'm not gonna do that anymore. I have a lot more information that I'm putting out and wanting to like release. Coming up, I'm also gonna be interviewing a guy named Bam Bam, who actually is gonna talk about the prison industrial complex, because a lot of things is happening, I believe, with these new laws. I think it's gonna come out with AI and things like this. I believe it's going to make society, when people start losing all these jobs, guess what's going to happen? That's when you get your criminal element, When people are unable to make money, what do they end up doing? They end up breaking the law. So then we're going to get into this how this whole thing really like is lining up, and how and I think that it's just pretty sad. I think is what's going on. Labor costs are driving the demand for robots. No, it's cheap people being cheap as fuck. It don't cost these companies no money to pay their staff. Like, I mean, they making all that money, they can pay their staff. Labor costs, man. They want free labor. They want slavery. These corporations want slavery. I encourage us black, brown, even our poor middle class people to start your own companies. You guys, start your own company. Figure out something and find a way. Figure out, maybe we're gonna have to barter eventually something. I'm not sure, but we need to start figuring out other ways to generate income to be able to survive. We need to either create like another marketplace to be able to share as a shared economy, to where, hey, do you grow vegetables? Because that's what's going to end up happening. We're going to have to like start to rely on each other when if technology begins to turn on us and no longer need us anymore. If society no longer needs human beings and technology begins to like turn on us, we're going to need to work together to be able to survive. That means like becoming more agriculturally astute, like, sharing resources and learning how to actually survive outside of like this artificial society. Because that's really what it is. It's really an artificial society. And what it is collapsing in on itself. It became so intelligent that it doesn't even need its creators anymore. We're creating something that eventually is going to basically not even, we're not going to need us anymore. And then we're going to incorporate this into so many levels of society, and to everything, that it's just pretty much going to replace us altogether. So therefore, what do? Either we become the people that gets behind it and control it in some kind of a way, but eventually they're not going to need us to program our thoughts into it anymore, because it's going to start thinking thoughts of its own. They got this new robot out now that actually, I forget what it's called. It's some, I wish I remembered the thing. But it actually has a flow of motion, because they made it so that it actually has all of like the organs that humans have. It has the muscles and everything like that. And so when it moves, it's not like robotic, pop locking when it's moving. This thing is moving fluently. They're pretty much trying to replace humanity. Man, how can we possibly be monkeys? How can humans possibly be monkeys when everything that we do is trying to basically mimic God? Everything that we do is trying to recreate creation. Monkeys ain't doing that. Monkeys are fine just being monkeys. We are not. We are constantly trying to create more shit that's crazy as hell, What are we doing? Why can't we just survive, live, and just chill? You get these people that's geniuses that want. I know people. You got some people that start to have meetings where we need to reduce the population. Just stupid conversation. These like really intelligent, high end, genius people. I think it's too many people on this. We need to like only have less. The Earth can't sustain it. Global warming. Da da da. We need to go to Mars. We need to like hit the moon. We need to go to Antarctica. We need to melt the ice cap. Just like saying all kind of wild stuff. Like what are y'all doing? Like y'all are crazy, man. They just can't just leave. Just chill. They get all this money and this power, and it's just not enough. They just gotta keep going with it. Let's just I don't want nobody else on Earth but just us. They having these meetings and stuff. They like, you know what? We just need us to just get us 10 super rich people and just get rid of everybody else, and we just gonna live ourselves, run the earth, and start all over. I mean, they're just crazy thoughts that these people be having, and they have meetings discussing these crazy thoughts. I don't know how Bill Gates went from Microsoft to viruses and vaccines. How did Bill Gates start off doing Microsoft and now he didn't quit all that? No, you know what? That's not where the money's at. I have more power and control if I start like buying up farms and all the potatoes. I want to own all the potatoes. Just crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if there might be a cure to stuff in potatoes, but what made him decide to own potato farms? Ain't that suspicious? What's it? Everything they do is calculated. Why potatoes? Why potatoes? I'm not gonna eat no more potatoes. I don't know. I'm thought about that. I ate a potato yesterday. I'm not eating no potatoes. How you go from Microsoft to potatoes into vaccines? Non-profit organization. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? How you go from PayPal to going to the Mars? Creating Teslas and robots and stuff. How you do that? And from what I heard, Elon is not the most. No, he is actually part of government now. Trump actually has him as like helping him run the government. I don't know what his thing is, but he done bought his seat at the White House. Man, we better watch out. I don't know what they've got planned. I hope maybe deep down inside Elon is a good person. Maybe he is a nice person, and he is not trying to wipe out humanity. You know what I'm saying? And replace it with robots. I don't know, but I hope not. But I don't. But if his brain is like a robot, he would not find a problem with that. I don't understand why is it going in this way? Why is it becoming like this? He wants, like, he sees that you got these new robots coming out. I don't want that damn thing in my house. Cause all those movements, and they showing it dancing, right? All that dancing, that turns into a karate chop move. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be pure metal, pow, just knocking you out when that thing malfunction. Hell no. I saw that thing Moxie. I'm like, y'all got enough surveillance going on. Now you want the kids to have this robot called Moxie. They try to make it cute. Oh, look at this Moxie. And hey, kid, how you doing? Oh, you feel sad today, don't you? I'm not putting that bull crap in my house. Moxie. And next thing you know, oh, did your mom make you mad today? Oh, we can call CPS. Yeah, I got the number to say you can call them right now. Yay! And next thing you know, you got CPS at your door. Moxie done recorded you yelling at your kids. And did your mom make you feel sad today? Well, Moxie's to the rescue. Next thing you know, you got the police. Oh, man. Hey, open the door. People could hack into that thing. You know what I'm saying? They had them little robots, like the little small little robots. I forget what they were called. And it used to make little noise, like whatever. The company went went bankrupt. They were these little truck looking things, and they moved around and made little noises, whatever. The company went bankrupt and now the software that goes along with the little robot things don't even work. So all the robots are turned off. So you got this, now it's just a piece of hunk of garbage, basically. You know, I've been sitting in this dang on grocery store parking lot this whole time. What time is it? 36 minutes. I've been on here too long. Renaissance Man, yeah. This is about to be way more scary than Renaissance Man. I don't want no robot in my house. That's too much. And the AI, use it right now to help get ahead, y'all. I'm gonna be doing that presentation on Sonnetter coming up on Monday. Tonight we have a show with Alvin Booth. What else is going on? I think tomorrow we have a show and Saturday we have a show. We got some shows lined up coming up, I've been more focused on, I have my debate this Saturday and then a show tomorrow. And I think we got something on Sunday. Yeah, we do. I think Attorney Calvin Johnson's coming back to the channel on Sunday to discuss all this legal stuff that's going on in the news, the legal ramifications of it all. So we got those things coming up, which is going to be interesting. So, stay tuned. Please make sure you guys have your notifications turned on. Because YouTube's been acting funny about the notifications, not notifying people and letting people know I'm online. I don't know. It's weird. So, I think I need to call them and say, look, people are not getting my notifications, I need to, figure out that. So, we are clearing the floors. No, I don't got no Roomba. No, I ain't got no. I clean my own floors. Plus I I'm very particular about the floor. But I'm thinking about getting a Roomba. But because I'm very particular about. How did the garage door open? That's weird. I do have an ADT system. I'm sure it's listening to everything in my house. But it's not like Moxie Robot. Hi, how are you? You feeling sad today or sad? I don't want no damn robot in my house. Oh, hey, what's wrong? Hell, I heard you crying. Because I said be crying. She cried about everything. I think the dog jumped on her. I gotta cut the dog's nails. It scratched her. You'd have thought that the dog bit her. It just scratched her with his nail. And honey, she let out a screech. Honey, Moxie Robot would have probably called the police. I'm not putting them robots in my house. Right, Roomba is a robot. Probably listening to you. Probably just man, they need to do a skit. You up there talking, and all of the Roomba is just like lingering around where you talking at and stuff like that. And you on the phone talking, Roomba following you, listening to your conversation, and then show it from the Roomba's perspective, like dude, and you up on her phone, yeah, girl, Roomba following behind you, like looking with the camera looking up at you. Anyways, all right, y'all. It's 39:36. I didn't even expect to be on here this long. Much love. Please like and subscribe, y'all. If you haven't already subscribed, like it. Please, I need the engagement. I have been taking a break, but you're gonna see a lot of my interviews I've been doing because I've been doing a lot of work, a lot of stuff. You're gonna see me clipping some things up, making it a little bit more digestible for my audience. Because people have low attention span. They can't digest no long 2-hour live. So I gotta cut things up and make it in smaller bites so people can see the content. And I've been doing a lot of content, a lot of stuff. So we're releasing it slowly but surely. Please check out the shorts. Please check out the video section. Because we're gonna be starting seeing these things get cut up and released. and then even the new stuff, cut up, release, put out. So much love, you guys. Thank you for checking me out to this morning, and peace.